Bien, clase, hoy vamos a hablar un poquito sobre la crisis en Venezuela. Venezuela, como ya sabemos, depende mucho del petróleo por su ingreso nacional. And with oil prices being very low, as well as government mismanagement, Venezuela has been in crisis for many years, for quite a few years, and things are very dire, very, very dire there. Um, it is a country that has a lot of natural riches in terms of petroleum. It has a lot of petroleum wealth, but it's suffered from very poor governments, and it's really in a crisis económica, política y social. Y vamos a ver un video que nos va a explicar un poquito más. This is a bit older, but things haven't dramatically improved since this video was taken.
A supermarket in Caracas, empty and hollow. Many shelves have been left empty as the country struggles to deal with its worst economic crisis. In the last 3 years, the economy has shrunk by a third. The government blames US-led sanctions, but the widespread view is that this is more the result of the mismanagement of the country's vast oil resources. With little food in supermarkets, it's here where Venezuelans come to find what they need, street markets. But prices here rise fast. This farmers' market is an example of hyperinflation here. That white board there had prices which had doubled or tripled in less than a month. Take tomatoes. At the beginning of the time I was in Caracas, they were sold for 45 bolivars. A few weeks later, this had risen to 100, which is 122% higher. The same with eggs. In a matter of weeks, they became 50% more expensive, passing from 32 to 48 bolivars. Economists say that it's a mixture of shortages.
So I can't show the rest of this for copyright reasons, but I'm going to leave the link right below in the comments. So please do watch the rest of this. And part of the problem is that when prices increase that fast and people's wages don't increase commensurately, people have to spend everything they have to buy whatever they can at the moment, right? There's no use in saving your money because it's going to be worth less tomorrow and worth dramatically less tomorrow, right? There's no way to plan. You just have to kind of live in the day and try to get whatever you need to survive in the day. We've never really experienced anything like hyperinflation in the United States, which is a very good thing because it destroys lives. It really does destroy lives. So please watch the rest of that video. And cómo sobrevivir. En medios así, la atención médica vuelve a los remedios caseros porque son baratos. Home remedies for medicine. Because oftentimes medication is expensive. It can't be imported, especially with sanctions from the US. So people turn to, in places like Venezuela, people turn to home remedies. Pues nosotros también usamos remedios caseros. ¿Y ustedes prefieren remedios caseros o farmacéuticos? ¿O todo depende? ¿Qué piensan? Pues vamos a leer un poquito. Vamos a primeramente repasar los mandatos, ¿no? Because we're going to review the commands today as well. And this is slide 4. ¿Cómo se forman los mandatos, no? Por ejemplo, si tenemos tener. What do? We go to the yo form. Yo tengo. Sacamos la O y añadamos el opuesto. A, O, A, N, ¿no? ¿Cuáles son las excepciones? Son ir, es vaya. Ser, es sepa. Estar, esté. Ser. Hold on, I'm going to write these down because I'm getting them confused. So we have estar, esté, saber, sepa, ser, sea. Ir, vaya. Dar, de. ¿Y cuándo se pone un pronombre al final del mandato? ¿Cuándo? Cuando es positivo, afirmativo. Cuando es negativo, va al principio, ¿no? Pues, ¿qué deben hacer? Aquí tenemos 3 fotos, Julián, Osito y Carlos. Ustedes van a leer el texto en la página 276 y van a escribir 2 mandatos para cada persona en las fotos al derecho. Julián, Osito y Carlos. So turn to page 276, 2 commands for each of these people. You can pause the video while you do that, and then we'll come back and take a look at what you have. Muy bien, empezamos con Julián, que está resfriado, ¿no? Pues tenemos una limonada caliente. So, tome limonada caliente. ¿Qué más podemos recomendar? Muy bien, ponga miel o whisky. Ponga, tome. Pues Osito tiene los hipos. Asustar. Asuste. Ups, lo siento. Asuste al paciente. You think scaring the person works if they have hiccups? I don't know. I don't know about that advice. Asuste. Ponga un hilo rojo. A red string en la frente. Ok, está bien. ¿Qué tiene Carlos? Carlos tiene orzuelo. Se puede hierba, porque es hervir, unos clavos de olor. Cloves, okay. Aplique. And this is another one like sacar that we saw, right? So it will be aplice. It can't be se, so we got to change that se to Q-U-E. Aplique, aplique miel. I don't know if you want miel on your eyelids, but there you go. So you guys might have other things as well. There's other advice. Vamos a continuar con Lucía, Andrea y Pablo. 2 mandatos para cada uno. So pause your video, slide 6, and we'll come back in a second. Muy bien. Lucía, le duelen los pies, ¿no? Pues podemos decir relaje los pies, lo más obvio. Relaje los pies y ponga una crema. Andrea está nerviosa. ¿Qué vamos a sugerir para Andrea? Tome agua con flores de naranja. Agua con flores de naranja y también I don't want to use the same verb twice, but I'm going to. Tome té de tilo. Muy bien. Y Pablo, por fin. Pablo ¿Qué tiene Pablo? I don't think we have any left here. Oh, yeah, dolor de oído. Dolor de oído, ¿no? Dorar. Dore. Un ajo al fuego. So brown some fuego, not fuego, fuego. Póngalo con algodón. And put it on with cotton, right? Muy bien. Muy fácil. Estos son los mandatos. Like I said, you guys may have other suggestions, may have used other verbs. So long as you're using the right conjugations, you can use whatever you'd like. Pues, ustedes han escuchado del sitio de web que se llama Post Secret. This is slide 7. Post Secret fue muy popular hace, yo voy a decir, como 15 años. Y es un sitio de web que vamos a visitar. Post Secret. So the idea of Post Secret is that people send postcards into this address, Luna Niguel, California, and it doesn't have a name. It's completely anonymous, and they send in their secret. Some of them are very vague and not very scandalous at all, and some of them are actually a little more, ooh, I can't believe that. So, for example, I'm going to read through a few of these for the benefit of our vision impaired students. Somebody sent in, I'm actually enjoying the COVID-19 hype, not to scare people, but for the excuse to stay home with my kids. We aren't hysterical or stockpiling. We're having a ton of fun bonding together and experiencing the arrival of spring. That's kind of cute. Next, people think Alcoholics Anonymous is about finishing the 12 steps. It's not. It's about sharing the struggles of following the steps with others. I'm scared. Another one. In my first marriage, I had better and more sex outside of marriage than in it. Some days I feel like a heel and am guilt-ridden. Other days I am grateful for everyone. They helped me keep my sanity. P.S. I was a pastor. Oopsie. Oop. So you can go through these and people will just admit some of them are very calm. Some, like I said, some of them are just very like, oh, that's kind of cute. And some of them are like, kind of like, oh, I robbed a liquor store and I got away with it and I don't have any regrets. And there are some things here that I'm not going to read that are on your screen right now because they're not appropriate for a classroom setting. Anyway, so you can kind of look at this. This is kind of weird. Every night I dream about Harry Styles and I'm convinced that I'm going to have his babies. Good luck. Pues I invented some confesiones anónimas de Post Secret. Por ejemplo, me gusta comer creones, como una caja cada semana. No tengo dinero para pagar la renta. Gasté todo en la lotería. No me gusta bañarme, solo lo hago una vez la semana. Robé un libro de la librería, me encantó. Mi pareja quiere hijos, pero yo no los quiero. Y me casé, pero no lo dije a mi familia. So I want you guys to come up with one suggestion using the usted command forms. Not a suggestion, but a command for each of these. Por ejemplo, me gusta comer creones como una caja cada semana. What could we say here? Stop eating crayons. Deje de comerlos. Stop it. That's gross, right? So I want you guys to go through and come up with one command for every single one of these. Again, this is just to practice the command forms and have a little bit of fun with some made-up stuff from Post Secret. And that's it. That's the end of our slideshow. So as you guys know, this was just a review of the command forms. So I'm not going to put any extra help at the end or anything like that. If you want the extra help with commands, you can see me during my virtual office hours or go to the video from yesterday where the bulk of that command stuff is. Down below in the comments, I'm leaving that video from the BBC about the situation in Venezuela. Please watch it because that may pop up on a test or an exam. And ya es todo. Nos vemos mañana.